Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and welcome to This Week in WoW for the week of December 15th. We're going to get back to normal here and start this off with the Mythic Plus affixes, which we will be doing going forward at the beginning, like usual. And we have Tyrannical, Spiteful, Grievous, and Prideful. So that's Tyrannical, Spiteful, Grievous, and Prideful. Should be an interesting week there. Let's go ahead and talk about what else is going on in the game this week. So it's the fourth week of Shadowlands. The biggest things we have going on is the Mythic Castle Nathria is opening up, and that also coincides with the very first wing of the Raid Finder. If you know that's your level of play, then that's fine. I'm not here to judge anybody for that. So the Mythic level will be opening up. Based on the difficulty of the heroic level, I imagine the mythic level will be quite hard, even some of the earlier bosses. So we will either have a slog towards world first, and a guild like mine will probably be maybe sticking to heroic even for a little while, perhaps. Maybe trying to get, maybe if Shriekwing, for example, is really easy, go in and get that loot, and then maybe move back to heroic. Just because if the difficulty is truly scaled up, that could be a bit of an issue. We also have the Shadowlands dungeon event this week. So this is that event where if you complete 4 mythic dungeons, you get a piece of heroic loot. So this is still very pertinent for this time in expansion, especially 213 loot. And you know, a lot of people probably still have some mythic 0 stuff on, or even maybe lower. But a roll on a piece of 213 loot is pretty good, guaranteed loot, and you know, just a roll of the slot. Other than that, we do have the Feast of Wintervale starting this week. So Christmas event is starting up. This is one of the bigger events in the game, longest lasting and all that. Since it is around holiday time, and you know, we're not at the very beginning of expansion. I kind of skipped over the last holiday because it was just too busy, but I believe people will probably partake in this one at least a little bit more. So if you need your achievements here or anything like that for Wintervale, go do that. Obviously, I will remind you in next week's video to do this as well. But you know, you can open up all your presents under the tree and stuff like that in your respected home cities, and get all your cool little stuff doing that. It's not a holiday that it's not one of my even top like 3 holidays in the game, but it is, you know, it is one of the better ones overall. There's actually some stuff to do, for example, so which is a little bit different than some other ones. So I do recommend doing it actually if you never have. So that's pretty cool too. Other than that, there isn't a ton going on for me personally. I really enjoy Torghast. It's a little bit more difficult than what I thought it was going to be, but I'm not having too much difficulty, but a lot of people are. So I've been putting up my runs of Torghast in completion, like the hardest run, so layer 6 this past week runs. And I think what I might do going forward is maybe do some tips each week, or some tricks, some tips, maybe how to beat certain bosses that are hard and stuff like that. Because Torghast is really where a player like me kind of can shine. First of all, I'm playing a class that's very good at solo content. But second of all, it's just kind of the way my brain works is more like that. I'm a very much a solo player, generally speaking. So Torghast is kind of like my playground in many ways. So I might be trying to put out some shorter videos, not just of my runs, but of like how to do certain things inside Torghast, and maybe try to provide a little bit of help or of guidance to some people through that. So possibly see more of that going forward. And other than that, just raiding and trying to gear up as much as I can. I did finally get a weapon upgrade, so that's good. And you know, should be able to craft my first legendary today as well, which will be nice after I get my Great Vault opened up and get that legendary power that I want to use. So looking forward to that as well. I will have a Rep Paladin DPS video coming soon. I don't know if it'll be this week, but it will be soon. I have to also kind of readjust the way I do it a little bit, because it is going to be Covenant. Covenants are a thing that will have to be factored into this now, and it kind of changes everything. So in some ways I'll have to generalize more, and in some ways I'll have to be really specific on when something's good or not. But I should have that coming out soon, to help out the Ret Paladins who are just trying to push for some more damage. Other than that, I think that's about it for this video. As always, I do ask you to subscribe to the channel because it helps me out so much. And other than that, everybody, have a good one.